Hey everybody, this is Zach Comer with High Performance Aging, and in this video we're going to be looking at some practices to wake up these muscles along the side of the ribs here and the middle and back of the ribs. The ones back here will help to give you good posture by helping to keep your ribs from opening too much and letting you flex forward, and these muscles right in here will help your shoulder blade move well as you're doing reaching and overhead movements. So our first practice here is take one hand, reach it across, and touch this area a few inches below and a few inches forward of your armpit, kind of the right and the side, middle side ribs here. Bring this arm out to the side and about 90 degrees at the elbow and shoulder, and now try to tip your hand back and your elbow forward. So it's a rotation like this. And you should feel some muscles popping up on the side of the ribs right here under this hand. This hand is just for you to perceive what's going on and make sure that you could feel a little bit of muscle engaging, popping up on your fingers. It could be very subtle. So repeat that and just do the same thing on the other side and see if you can sense that muscle. Sometimes it's common for you to feel it prominently on one side and not so much on the other. But once you have felt that muscle engaging a little bit on both sides, you'll continue with the practice, and now though maintaining that engagement, you're going to try to reach slowly overhead and see if you can keep that muscle engaged throughout that movement. So I do 3 to 5 times overhead each side, feeling that muscle. The longer you do this, the more you want to really connect your brain with the sensation, so you don't have to rely on this hand to know when you're activating it. But it's helpful to have that external feedback initially with the opposite arm. So once you've been able to reach overhead and feeling those muscles engaged, the next thing we're going to do is take one arm behind the head, putting it just on the back of the neck, base of the head here. And now I'm going to shoulder my elbows a little wider than my shoulder, but it's not way out here. I'm going to reach up with my elbow and think about reaching my shoulder blade wrapping around the rib cage. If you can feel this tip of the shoulder blade here, it's wrapping around and up like this. So think about reaching with your elbow and reaching with that shoulder blade and feel that muscle pop up. In this position, it could be very prominent for you. So reach up and then relax it. Reach and relax. Do this 3 to 5 times with each side. Something to be mindful about here is you really want all the movement here to be happening through the shoulder and not through arching the back. So we don't want to be reaching up and flaring our back like this, swaying the back and flaring the ribs forward. You want your rib cage to stay nice up, vertical, up and down, and just reach through this area here. Finally, take both arms and do the same practice. Reach up. Feel how that lifts you up and gives you this kind of band of support all the way through here. This is a great area to find your postural support throughout the day. So when you're sitting, standing, and you think about sitting up straighter, standing up straighter, this can be a simple practice to help you get there. Reach up like this, find those muscles slightly activated, and then relax down, trying to keep that length and elevation and openness that you got through the front of the body here, without using your shoulder blades to pull you back and down this way. Use the support of all of these muscles through here and those deep spinal muscles that help keep you nice and upright. So as much as anything, this is a posture practice, but we also translate it in here in our workouts to our pulling and pushing from overhead and from in front of the body. But this is a great posture practice just to do at home as you find time.